It's time now for Tiger Talk with head coach Brian Carty. And now Tiger Talk on KSMO.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Brian Carty, coach of Salem Tigers, took on an outstanding Ava team. And when you look at this SCA conference this year, Coach, Ava, Willow Springs, Thayer, Mountain View, you've got some quality teams that the Tigers have gone up against. And Ava was no slouch, and they were a very, very physical team like we thought they would be.
For a conference that's tucked away in the Ozarks and nobody really sees them, it's kind of flyover country. Even for Missouri, it's not a very populated part of the country. There is a lot of really good basketball that goes on in the SCA, and Ava's right there at the top. I mean, as long as everybody takes care of business, I think they may all be done already, but Ava, Thayer, and Willow are going to be in a three-way tie for the championship.
When you see these kind of teams and you see the way they play, and they all play a different style game. Ava a little bit more physical, and Willow Springs probably most physical. Thayer was so smooth and transitional that they were fast and they could move. But the different types of basketball teaches your guys different defenses and how to react to those different teams, because you have to play each team differently.
That's exactly right. There's a different game plan based on the personnel every single night. Thayer was 5 really quick, super athletic guys. Ava is built a little more physical, and they got one guy that kind of drives their offense, and you got to be able to keep track of him. Everybody's a little different, so you got to game plan differently.
When you look at Andrew Dalton, and his brother Isaac, I looked at them and I thought, my gosh, they're like carbon copies of each other in the same era. Here's the senior Andrew, and I remember him as a freshman, and that's exactly how Isaac looked. These guys got some talent, and then you look at the coach's boy who kind of ran. He was the quarterback back there. He wasn't looking to score. He was looking to distribute that ball properly. And, Coach, you got to give a lot of credit to Ava. They were patient when they needed to be patient. They shot when they saw the open shot, got the rebounds when they needed to, and they were very aggressive with their press in that first quarter.
They were able to get to us right off the bat, and it made it very difficult.
When you take a look, though, at the very beginning of the game when the Tigers held on to the ball, Coach, They were patient. They were working that ball around. Yeah, they didn't have an opportunity to get a couple of good shots off because of the Ava defense, but they were able to hold on to that ball and keep that game at a good pace. And I was thinking, man, if we can do this, this could be a very, very tight ball game.
That's exactly what our game plan was, to go in and control the pace of the game by taking care of the basketball offensively, work on offense to try to get the best quality shot we could. And, you know, we did that at first, and then we weren't able to hit shots. The shots that we did get weren't exactly great shots. But, you know, credit the Ava defense for making us take those tough shots.
Tonight you take on the St. Clair Bulldogs. This is a preview of your very first district game, which will be next Monday at 7 o'clock at Sullivan. Coach, you've played St. Clair before. You know all about them. But this is the kind of game, getting ready for districts, that you want to show them a little, but you don't want to show them a lot.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You and I were talking before we went on the air. You know, I want to be conservative, but I want to be liberal at the same time. We want to go out and win. It's senior night. We want to go have fun. But we've also got to keep some tricks in the bag to get ready for our first district game.
What is it about this St. Clair Bulldog team that you look at it and may try and associate with a team like NDSCA? Which one would you kind of relate them to?
They are extremely scrappy. They're going to get after you. They're going to come out and guard you. And honestly, it's going to be kind of similar to the Ava game last night as far as physicality. They don't have Andrew Dalton out there roaming around that you got to keep track of, but they are extremely physical and they're very scrappy, so we got to be ready.
And when you get a team like that and you have to play that style, because they're going to do it, and if the officials don't call them for anything, you better be able to respond, right?
Yeah, you got to be able to look at that guy across from you and know that he's going to foul you, and the officials may or may not call it, but you got to play like they're not going to call it.
And one of the things I've seen in the last few games, Coach, is we've been blocking quite a few shots, and I will say that's a wonderful art to have. But when the guys are able to block those shots and then turn the ball and go the other way, it's almost as good as a turnover, and you get the chance to get that excitement, and you just hope that the guys can continue to do that very well the rest of the year.
Absolutely. Cade Gately has really made some huge strides in being able to play and stay out of foul trouble and be able to alter. He may not block every shot, but he's definitely going to change a lot of shots, especially early in the game when kids are kind of feeling him out. The other team's kind of feeling out how deep they can get into the paint without having to deal with him. There's going to be a lot of altered shots early in the game, and we've got to be ready to capitalize on that and get an early lead and be ready to go play. All
right, Coach, the best of luck tonight against the St. Clair Bulldogs. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
Stay tuned. Tiger basketball. It is next.
And that has been Tiger Talk on 1340 KSMO with head boys basketball coach Brian Carty. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger boys basketball comes your way next.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
It's time for Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Media. Brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town & Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Southtown Furniture, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty, Inman Insurance, Progressive Ozark Bank, Flying W Store and Camping LLC, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, That Special Touch Florist and Gifts, Dent County Rental, and Wilson Mortuary. And now, Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
We welcome you to senior night. It's the high school gym. It's the final regular season game for the Salem Tigers, and it's been a tough year, but it's always good on senior night to salute the kids who've given 4 years of service, plus their parents who've had to endure with everything, getting them to practice, going to the games, following them all the way through. Always a great night. Good to salute them, and that's not only for the players but also for the cheerleaders as well as the band members. That I didn't do the band members tonight as they have in the past, but nonetheless, it's an outstanding tribute to the seniors here tonight who have taken the time to commit to the school to try and make it a better place for all those involved. So senior night always means that the seniors on the team will get the start. And there are 4 seniors tonight. And starting out tonight will be Colin Haven, Levi Smith, Ethan Wilson Weber, and Eddie Levant. So we can salute all those. And, of course, Gunnar Conkle will be in that starting lineup. So the seniors and Gunnar Conkle. For the St. Clair Bulldogs, Jordan Rodriguez, Austin Dunn, Hayden Johnson, Isaac Nunez, and Carter Short will be the starters here tonight on senior night. Well, we're glad to have you along. Now, we do have a time for tomorrow's Houston game if played. They're going to try and get this game in starting at 4 o'clock with the girls' game at 4. The boys' game would follow at about 5:40, and that will be at the Houston High School gym, their brand new gym in Houston, Missouri at the Houston High School. However, again, with the weather situation the way it is, if there is adverse weather, bad enough, I'm sure that game will not be played here this late in the season. So again, the games with Houston have been rescheduled for 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon with the Lady Tigers to start that out against the Lady Tigers. And then the boys game will follow at about 5:40. That's all weather permitting. If played, we will be there to bring it to you on KSMO Media. We'll be streaming that as well as bringing the audio broadcast of both games. So right now, it's the St. Clair Bulldogs and the Salem Tigers. Levant tipping it up, getting it back to Ethan Wilson Weber. Good to see Eddie in the starting lineup. And immediately we have an offensive foul called on Colin Haven. They'll turn the ball over. And the first turnover of the night for the Salem Tigers. St. Clair Bulldogs in their red jerseys. They have the white trim underneath the striping underneath the armpits down to the hip. And then down the pants as well. As Smith steals the ball, Levi then loses it. And a foul called on Jordan Rodriguez. So a turnover and a steal by the Salem Tigers. And they have it. Salem Tigers in their home whites, navy blue numbers and uniforms, and the decorative trim on the pant and underneath the shoulder cap. Now the inbound to Levi Smith, and the senior banks it home. 2-0 Salem Tigers. These two teams will match up in the first round of district play on Monday the 28th, starting at 7 at Sullivan. So this is kind of a little warm-up here tonight. With the ball right now, Nunez goes back on top to Dunn. Dunn inside of Nunez. His jumper bounces around off the rim a couple of times, brought down by Levi Smith. Smith off to Gunnar Conkle. We played 50 seconds, 2-0 Salem. Conkle, top of the key, drives to his left, kicks it outside to Smith. A three-pointer from the corner, too hard. Comes down the hands of Ethan Wilson Weber, out to Conkle. Conkle goes right back top of the key, now to Haven, back to Conkle between the circles. He'll reset for Salem, move to his right. Can't dance in, goes to Smith. Smith on top, Haven. Back to Smith. Right in front of the St. Clair bench to Gunnar Conkle between the circles again. Gunnar from the free throw line. Stops, needs a little help, goes back to Haven. Haven takes a 12-footer off the rim, no good. Tipped by Eddie Levant. He has it, but throws it right into the hands of St. Clair. Back they come. Rodriguez all the way down, kicks it back to Nunez. Nunez stops and then has his shot blocked. And possession arrow will favor St. Clair. Haven with the block, and then they tie the ball up. And Rodriguez will inbound it. Jordan Rodriguez flips it in, and there's going to be a foul on the floor on Carter Short. The Salem Tigers foul Short in the air as he came down with the ball. Eddie Levant with a foul. Get it back in to Short. Goes out on top there to Johnson. To Rodriguez. Inside goes to Dunn. Dunn from 10 feet goes up to Short, brought down by Haven. Colin Haven off to Gunnar Conkle with 6 minutes to go. First quarter, 6 minutes left in this first quarter, by the way. That's what I was trying to say. And we have a 2-0 Salem lead. Conkle, guarded lightly by Johnson, flips it back and it goes back, almost backcourt. And trying to keep it alive was Haven, but it's stolen away by St. Clair all the way down, but missing the layup was Nunez, and foul called after being brought down by Carter Short. He is called for the foul as he grabbed onto Gunnar Conkle, who took the ball. Second steal by the Salem Tigers. A little bit of a slow start to this one. Always senior night, getting those guys out there in the starting position. Conkle drives to his right, goes to the right corner, stops, takes the three. It's too hard. Comes down in the hands of Johnson. Johnson off to Rodriguez all the way down deep, putting the shot up and is Short, and he is fouled from behind. Short got down on that low post behind the Tiger defense, and he draws the foul of Levi Smith. Salem now with 3 team fouls, and to the line goes Carter Short. Short's free throw is good. Hayden Sanders will come in for Ethan Wilson-Weber. 3-2 our score as we approach the 5:10 mark. On top, Sanders to Haven, left side pass to Conkle. Trying to look inside, nothing there. Man-to-man coverage down low by St. Clair. They go on top to Levant, back outside it goes to Sanders. Guard by Rodriguez, but there's Haven all alone on that low post. He lays it in. A 4-3 Salem Tiger lead as Jordan Rodriguez will bring it up. Half-court defense by Salem. We're going to show a number of them. Zones, 1-3-1s, 2-3s. We're going to see it all here tonight. Pass to the outside goes to Dunn. Salem right now in a zone. So they go across. Getting it there's Johnson out on top to Dunn. Out to Nunez for the three. It pinballs off. No good, but taken down there by Levi Smith, and he'll be fouled there by Carter Short, I believe. And that would be his second. Carter Short, a sophomore. I think he's going to be replaced. Coming in the ball game will be Caleb Walters for Carter Short. Short plays football, I do know that. Remember his name from the St. Clair Bulldogs. As Conkle brings it down, flips it to Haven. Haven turns, spins to Eddie Levant, back to Conkle. Man-to-man coverage by St. Clair. Pass all the way across to Sanders. Sanders gets around one man, stops trying to get the shot off. Instead, he's called for a charge. Hayden went up, decided he wasn't going to shoot, but then just too late. He was already elevated. And he gets the charge, a 4th-team foul, and a turnover for the Salem Tigers. And again, half-court defense by Salem. Rodriguez bringing it up. Between the circles, looks left, goes that way to Dunn. Austin Dunn, back to Rodriguez, right side to Johnson, back to Dunn, all the way across it goes. Dunn thought about the three, trying to get inside, back to Rodriguez. Back to Dunn, goes in that corner to Walters. Walters to Dunn, they keep it on the perimeter, do the St. Clair Bulldogs. Now to Nunez, his jumper, it's too hard, goes off the back of the iron support into the hands of Gunnar Conkle. 4-3, Salem on top. Haven at that high post, back to Conkle, spins, turns to Sanders. Back to Haven. Haven trying to go down against Johnson. Can't, goes back to Levi Smith, and Levi will back it out near center court. 3:20 to go, first quarter, 4-3, Salem. Levi sees an avenue, takes it down, trying to get it to Levant. Eddie gets it, now bounce pass to Sanders. Three-pointer, it's good! Hayden Sanders makes it 7-3. A good pass by Levant. And 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Nice shot there by Hayden, but even a better play by Eddie to get away from his man. Pass right side to Jordan Rodriguez, all the way across to Dunn. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Now on top, Johnson. Back to Dunn. Dunn goes baseline, almost lost it, turns, spins, pushes off. Baby hook, won't go, gets his own rebound. He's walking all over the place, no call. Finally loses the ball as it's stolen away by the Tigers. Back they come. Smith over to Conkle. Conkle out near center court. Well, they let Dunn just go all over the place there. Here's Smith on top. Haven. Left side to Gunner. Down low intended for Levant. Knocked away by Caleb Walters. Ethan Wilson-Weber will come in for Haven. Colin with a nice job while in there. Got a block shot and a basket, as well as a rebound. Conkle into Smith. Turns, spins, can't shoot. Down to Sanders for another three. Off the side of the rim. Taken down there. And kept alive by Johnson. To Rodriguez. Now to Nunez. Nunez all the way down. Puts it off the glass. It won't go down. Levi Smith knocked down. Is slow in getting up. He hurt that hip the other night. And he fell right back on it again. And I'm sure he's feeling a little tender right now. Conkle trying to get it across to Smith. Stolen away by Nunez. Nunez lost the ball, though. It belonged to Salem Tigers. Conkle cut him off. Nunez lost it as he went up for the layup. And Trey Richter gets in the game. Trey's been dealing with a little bit of a stiff neck and a little leg problem. Good to see Trey back on the floor tonight. Could not play last night due to that injury. Here's Gunnar Conkle with it. Gunnar between the circles. Left side pass to Sanders. Inside to Wilson-Weber. Can't get it to go down, but Ethan is called for a travel. Tried to back in toward the basket. Couldn't keep the ball on the floor. Fourth turnover for Salem, 4 also for St. Clair. Rodriguez outside, it goes to Johnson. He walks with it. Kind of some silly mistakes by players in this last final regular season game. Some easy, kind of just non-thinking travel calls here. With 1:21 to go first quarter, 7-3 Salem. Here's Conkle with it. On top, Sanders. Sanders inside to Ethan Wilson-Weber. Gets it outside to Trey Richter. Richter guarded there by Nunez. Out on top to Gunnar Conkle near center court. Gunnar starts his drive in. Takes it down low. Can't get the shot off to Richter. Richter back to Conkle. On top, Ethan Wilson-Weber. Lost it. Got it back. Fires it to Conkle. Trying to drive in. Gives him a little pick. Fade away little jumper. No good. Richter with that rebound. Puts it up. It won't fall, but he draws the foul. Gunnar had a clean look at it, couldn't get it to fall, and then Trey got that rebound. And Coach Tim Isgrave will call timeout. With the score, Salem Tigers 7 and St. Clair 3. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
Senior night, the high school gym, Salem and St. Clair. Final regular season game at the high school gym this year. Districts will be at Sullivan as Richter misses the first free throw of the game. Girls will play on Saturday afternoon at 2. They'll play the Cuba Lady Wildcats, and the boys on Monday the 28th. They'll play these very same St. Clair Bulldogs. Ethan Wilson-Weber gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. 9-3 Salem. Rodriguez brings it down, flips it off all the way across to Johnson, trying to get it over to Dunn, and a foul called on Ethan Wilson-Weber. That's the 5th team foul for Salem. Inbound quickly comes down. That shot blocked by Eddie Levant as going up, but it was Walters. The other way, here's Richter. Richter beyond 3 to Gunnar Conkle back near center court. He'll walk it across next to the big S. Now back up into that S at the center court tip-off circle. Hayden Sanders guarded tightly there by Rodriguez. Now back to Gunnar Conkle. Gets the pick there from Ethan Wilson-Weber, but it was a moving pick. He was still moving his body when he set the pick. You got to come stationary. He was leaning into the player at the time. That's a turnover for the Salem Tigers. Just 3 seconds left. Here comes Dunn all the way down. A shot off the glass. Count the bucket for Dunn, who gets coast to coast with that turnover. 9-5 our score after 1 quarter of play. Salem on top. Back in a minute. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Inman Insurance in Rolla and Salem if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Back Salem High School Gymnasium, 9-5. Here to start the game. Salem out rebounded St. Clair 7-5. Quick three by Richter is off the fingertips of Rodriguez, and then a push by Dunn on Sanders. But no call on the foul, and the Sanders couldn't hang on to the ball. As Hayden brought down that rebound, but then kind of got pushed out of bounds. Back with the ball, Jordan Rodriguez going across to Nunez. Nunez, not superstitious, wearing number 13. Bounce pass back to Hayden Johnson. Johnson across to Dunn. Inside it goes down low to Rodriguez. The shot is good. Jordan Rodriguez with his first basket of the night, and it's a 9-7 ball game with Salem in the lead. Congo right side pass to Sanders. Sanders on top to Richter. Richter giving it off to Easton May, who's in the game now. Down low it goes to Gately. Gately on top. Cross to Richter. Three-pointer up and good. Trey Richter makes it a 5-point Salem Tiger lead. We're a minute into this second quarter. Now the other way. Here comes Walters, and Walters will be fouled by Easton May. And that will put Walters at the line to shoot a 1-1. That is already the 7th foul on Salem in this first half. We went through that whole game with Thayer, I think, with a total of 6 fouls the whole game. To the line, Caleb Walters. The free throw is no good. Brought down by Richter, who went up high to get that rebound. Trey with a couple of rebounds in this game, as well as that three. Brings it over to Conkle, who brings it down in the offensive zone to Hayden Sanders. Inside to Gately, outside Conkle. Fakes the three, trying to get in. Was Sanders inside to Gately, but stolen away nicely by Rodriguez. 6th turnover for Salem. Rodriguez pass to Dunn. Dunn on the perimeter, right in front of the Salem bench. Trying to go baseline. Stops. Shot blocked there by Gately. Back it comes down to Conkle off that block shot. He goes into the offensive zone. Off the glass and in. That's the way to make a pay. A nice job by Gately. Gunner gets the ball deflected down. Takes it coast to coast. Puts it in. 14-7 Salem. Bounce pass out to Rodriguez. Guarded there by Richter. Trying to dance in, gets that high post down to Nunez. Nunez looking for some help. Wanted to go behind him, instead has to go back to Jordan Rodriguez. Between the circles, right side to Dunn, open for the three, and it's good. Austin Dunn has 5 in the game, and it's a 14-10 contest. Salem with the lead. We're in the second quarter. Final regular season home finale, senior night. Sanders to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle on top to Richter, open for yet another three. Trying to bank that one in. It does not go. Brought down by Hayden Johnson. His 3rd rebound off to Dunn. Dunn Bounce pass inside to Johnson. Goes back outside to Walters. Guarded there by Sanders. Back inside to Rodriguez, and that shot is good. He's got back-to-back baskets, and it's a 14-12 Salem lead. Conkle for the Salem Tigers. Left side to May. May getting it over to Sanders. In the corner, Richter. Flipping it down to Gately. Tried to keep it alive, but he flipped it right into the hands of Johnson. Back the other way, Dunn. Baseline stops off the glass. No good. Foul on the floor on Gunnar Conkle. And to the line will go Austin Dunn to shoot a 1-and-1. Dunn trying to take it on that baseline. Conkle cut him off, but made body contact. 4:48 to go. First one is good by Dunn. He has another one coming. And this one also good, and we are tied up at 14 all. Salem being outscored in the second half, 9-5. That was the total after 1 quarter of play with Salem on top. Conkle right side to Sanders, down low, intended for Gately, out of bounds off of Johnson. It'll belong to Salem Tigers. Pass a little bit far for Caden Gately, but it was reaching up there. Johnson tipped it away from him. Richter, outside it goes to May. May spins, turns, baby hook shot, too short. Comes down the hands of Rodriguez. He comes up to the timeline. Rodriguez left side to Nunez, coming down, and he's bumped into by Easton May. Outside it goes for the three. It will not go on the shot by Johnson, and Richter pulls it away, gets it away from 2 guys. Good job by Trey. Giving it back to Gunnar Conkle with 4:05 to go. Now Hayden Sanders on top to Gately. Right side to Richter. Underneath to Easton May. Ball knocked out of his hands by Nunez. It'll belong to the Salem Tigers under the basket on the baseline. Richter will try and inbound it here. Gets it to Conkle from about at 9 feet. He banks it in. Gunnar Conkle with 4 points now. The Tigers are back on top. Pretty simple inbound play. Dunn brings it up, walks to the right side beyond 3. Nobody on him. Now Hayden Sanders comes toward him. Salem in a floating zone now. Dunn goes left side to Walters. Walters back to Dunn. Dunn bounce pass right side Rodriguez. All the way across for Walters, tipped out of bounds. And it went off of the hands of Gunnar Conkle. Looked like Walters might have touched that after Gunnar deflected it. But the official says, no, he was close to it, but I guess he didn't touch it. The inbound comes back to Dunn with 3:25 to go. 16-14, Salem on top. Offside pass, Walters. Walters in front of the Salem bench. Flips it all the way across the floor. Getting it there is Dunn. Dunn gets away from Easton May, flipping it back out on top to Rodriguez. Left side pass again to Walters. Walters inside to Dunn. Dunn that high post back to Nunez for the 3, and it's off the rim. No good. Tipped up in the air by Dunn, but it comes down in the hands of Easton May. Off to Conkle, right side to Sanders. Now to May, and May will get fouled by Nunez. Easton actually was very close to walking with that ball when Nunez bumped into him. Isaac Nunez's first foul, just the 5th team foul on St. Clair, and the inbound to Conkle, and he hits. From 13. And it's an 18-14 Salem Tiger lead. With that ball right now is Dunn. Getting it to Walters. Walters back across to Dunn. Dunn hanging on to it. Going back inside to Nunez. Nunez in the paint. Outside to Walters. Walters bounce pass to Dunn. In the corner, Johnson back to Dunn. Cross to the Tiger, right in the Tiger player Richter's hands, but it comes right back to Nunez, and going for that layup was done, didn't come down, and Richter has the rebound. Goes by 3, St. Clair Bulldogs across to Sanders. He lays it in. Oh, what vision by Richter. They get it over to Hayden Sanders, who is flying down the right side, and a 2014 Salem Tiger lead. Coach Isgriggs calls timeout. 2014, Salem on top. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Doctor's wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
And a quick reminder for those on the radio side, we have Blues hockey after this game. Starting about 8:30 broadcast from Philadelphia. 2014 our score here. Salem's JV earlier tonight won by a score of 45-25. What a pass by Trey Richter. What a great assist right there. I mean to tell you, Hayden Sanders was absolutely flying down that right side. You couldn't hit him with a better pass. He lays it up and in. Such a nice, beautiful basketball play. Here's Rodriguez coming back the other way. Getting it over to Dunn. Dunn, bounce pass to Nunez. Nunez goes right side pass back to Rodriguez. Inside to Dunn. Dunn bounce pass down low to Walters. This jumper is too hard. Congle brings down that shot as it went over the basket. And with 1:45 to go, here's Richter. Out to Gunnar Congle. Congle holding on to it between the circles. No pressure. Goes right side now to Richter in front of the St. Clair bench. Now to Gately. Left side to Congle. Guarded there by Dunn. To Richter. Open for the three. Takes it. It's good. Trey Richter. His second three of the game as Salem opens up a 9-point lead. 1:21 to go. Here's Rodriguez over to Dunn. Right in front of the student section here. To Nunez, back to Rodriguez. Over the left side. Now to Johnson. Cross it goes. A three-point effort not going to be good. And Gately brings down that rebound. And then is fouled there by Isaac Nunez, his second. Caden Gately going up high. He's got some good vertical lead. We've talked about that before. Tigers making some changes. Haven back in the game. Levi Smith back in the game. And in the game is Brendan Hanger. So Tigers making a lot of changes there. Congle stays on the floor. Sanders does too. Sanders inside to Haven. All alone on. Trying to get the shot up. Missed it. Trying to get his own rebound. And it goes out of bounds off of St. Clair. Collin got down there, went to shoot. It looked like the ball slipped right out of his hand. Went over the basket. He was able to come down with it. Now the inbound comes out on top to Hanger. Hanger right side to Levi Smith. Levi outside to Sanders. 43 seconds left. Now to Congle. Congle on top of Levi. Three-pointer. It's short. Comes down in the hands of Dunn. And Dunn will have the ball knocked away from him. Ball still loose on the floor. And still loose on the floor. Goes out of bounds. It looks like off of Levi Smith. Tigers were diving around for that ball. Came loose on the floor. And Levi showing a little bit of pain there on that right side. Hanger trying to steal it. And the ball up. Possession arrow will favor St. Clair. Brendan got in on top of Jordan Rodriguez. But the possession arrow will continue to favor the St. Clair Bulldogs. They get inbound to Johnson. Back to Dunn. 20 seconds remain in the half. 23-14 Salem. Right now is Rodriguez back to Dunn. They're waiting for the clock to tick down for the final shot here. Dunn has Hanger right with him. Now gets it across to Isaac. Now they go to the corner for Rodriguez. That shot is off the front of the rim. No good. 1 second left as Haven brings it down. And that's it. We've played one half. And the Salem Tigers lead the Bulldogs of St. Clair by a score of 23-14. We'll come back in 3 minutes with statistics from the first half in the Riverways Federal Credit Union halftime show. Come your way in 3 minutes. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem. Visit our website, the Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
The Winter Car Care Sale is going on now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you'll find a Superstar Battery Terminal Protection Kit for $9.99, Bridgestone Engine Treatment for $6.99, and Lucas Oil Stabilizers $12.99 for the 32-ounce size. K&H Auto Supply, your Varsity Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Be listening to KSMO Radio and watching KSMO Media February 25th from 8:30 to 2 p.m. for Salem's FFA Day. You will hear from Salem High School students about their SAE projects, awards, record books, future plans, and more. Your host for the FFA Day is former FFA advisor Bob Parsons. So join us February 25th.
With all the options in car loans, you almost need navigation to see you through. At our credit union, let us steer you through and get a great rate. You're on the right road because we're member-owned and not-for-profit. We belong to you. Riverways Federal Credit Union. Positive print. Online at riverwaysfcu.org. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
We are at halftime. It's the Riverways Federal Credit Union halftime show. 23-14, Salem on top. And started out a little bit slow in this game. The Tigers did get some good plays in that second quarter. I'm telling you what, the perfect pass by Trey Richter over to Hayden Sanders coming in off the backside. He was just flying in there in an easy layup. 3 block shots. One by Eddie Levant. That was a beautiful block shot by Eddie. Caden Gately with another block shot that ended up being a basket off the hands of Gunnar Conkle. And Colin Haven with a block shot that actually turned into possession change. So a lot of different things going right for the Salem Tigers here in this game so far. And they played a fairly solid game, good defensive game. They have out-rebounded the St. Clair Bulldogs in this one by a 13-7 margin. And so, again, looking good. Maybe a few too many fouls, but he gave a few extra free throws to the Bulldogs, but they, again, didn't have all that many. 3 out of 4 they were from the stripe in the first half. Salem 0 for 2 from the stripe. But the officials are kind of letting them play. This is senior night, and the 4 Salem seniors did start tonight. Eddie Levant, Ethan Wilson-Weber, also Levi Smith, and Colin Haven. Scoring in this one, for the Tigers, Trey Richter with 6 for Gunnar Conkle, 5 for Hayden Sanders, and 2 each for Colin Haven, Levi Smith, and Ethan Wilson-Weber. Leading rebounder is Richter with 3, then 2 by Levi Smith and Ethan Wilson-Weber, and Colin Haven. 1 each by Gunnar Conkle, Easton May, and also Caden Gately. Tigers had 7 turnovers in that first quarter and 2 steals. For the St. Clair Bulldogs, their leading scorer is Austin Dunn with 7, 4 for Jordan Rodriguez, and Carter Short has 3. Leading rebounder is Hayden Johnson for the St. Clair Bulldogs with 3, and then 1 each for 2 for Austin Dunn, 1 for Jordan Rodriguez, and Carter Short had a rebound as well. St. Clair had 5 turnovers. Make that 6, 6 turnovers in that first quarter and 3 steals. 2 fouls on Ethan Wilson-Weber for the Salem Tigers and 2 fouls on Isaac Nunez and Carter Short for the St. Clair Bulldogs. 23-14 our score, and we do want to remind everybody that the Salem-Houston game that was snowed out last week is rescheduled for 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at Houston. That'll be the girls' starting time, 4 o'clock, and then the boys will follow at about 5:45. And we will be there to bring them to you if played because of the weather situation. If played, we'll be there 4 o'clock, and we'll be streaming those back to you on KSMO Media. So you can listen to the game on KSMO and stream it on KSMO Media. And we hope we get a chance to bring those games to you from the brand new gym in Houston, Missouri. Now we'll start again at 4 o'clock tomorrow with the girls game versus Houston. The boys will follow. Then don't forget district play will be coming up starting Saturday afternoon at 2. The girls will take on the Cuba Lady Wildcats. And on Monday night, the boys will take on these very same St. Clair Bulldogs in the first round of district play. We do want to remind you for district play, KSMO Media by MSHA rules cannot broadcast the games. You'll have to go to MSHA, MSHSAA.TV to watch the games, and there will be a $10 charge. Now, that money does not come to us. We get pittance out of that. So, thing is, it's $10. They bring you the contest on MSHA.TV. That's all district games will be on MSHA.TV. Now you can listen to it on the radio. That doesn't cost you anything. We'll be there to bring it to you on KSMO Radio, but it will be aired only on the video side on MSHA.TV with a $10 per game charge. We're going to come back in 2 minutes with the second half. Salem 23, St. Clair 14. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Hometown Processing can do custom processing of beef, hogs, lambs, goats, and other large animals. At Hometown Processing, they strive to provide you with the finest, freshest meats and processing at the best possible prices. They are proudly hometown owned. Hometown Processing is located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem, or call them at 729-7278. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday by appointment only.
Land is selling at an all-time high. Backed by almost 4 decades of experience, Big Iron Missouri agents Justin Hubbs and Gage Saulbeamer provide you with a seamless selling experience. They will get your property sold via listing or unreserved online auction. Big Iron Realty has the experience you deserve, proven results, with an enormous viewing audience of buyers, creating higher selling prices. Let's have a conversation. Call Justin Hubbs or Gage Saulbeamer today.
Just underway here in the third quarter, and the Tigers have a 23-14 lead. Gunnar Conkle out to Sanders in the corner. He down so to Gately. Gately, baby, little hook shot, trickles in. Kind of like a hook and flip all in one. I don't know what to call that, but that's Caden, and he's got that good vertical leap. Went over top of Johnson, was able to put it home. 25-14. Rodriguez in the corner to Johnson. Takes the three. It's off the front of the rim, brought down by Richter. Richter off to Conkle. Just underway here, third quarter. Salem Tigers at home on senior night. Pass goes across to one of those seniors, Levi Smith. The count inside it goes to Gately outside. Ball tipped, goes by Gunnar Congo. Gunnar getting back there, gets it, circles back in front of the basket as that ball is tipped away by Austin Dunn. Getting it back to Richter. Richter has a couple of threes in this game to Sanders. Inside it goes to Gately. Outside Congo. Congo driving in, fadeaway jumper off the rim, brought down by Rodriguez. Flips it all the way across the floor to Dunn. Dunn trying to drive in, backs it out to Nunez. Isaac out near center, back in the corner, Dunn. Back to Nunez on the left wing. Nunez, inside it goes back to Short. In the corner to Johnson. Johnson trying to get it outside, knocked away by Hayden Sanders out of bounds at the St. Clair bench. Sanders got the arms up in front of Johnson to try and get into Rodriguez. All the way outside to Nunez, right at the top of the key. Nunez can't dance in. Goes back to Dunn. Dunn will flip it out to Johnson, will reset the play. Back to Dunn in the corner, Nunez. Going baseline, Nunez all the way up. The shot does not fall as Gately got up there. I don't know if he got a piece of that one or not, but Levi Smith got the rebound. And with 5:58 to go in this third quarter, 25 for Congo comes down. No challenge to him. Underneath it goes to Gately, and he is pounded by Nunez. And Nunez will get his third foul. Gately just got popped there by Nunez. See, some of these guys that play football, they don't mind that contact. Richter fires it on top to Sanders, flipping it over to Levi Smith. Right side pass to Richter. Guarded there by Johnson to Conkle. Back to Richter, open for a three. It's offline. Comes down on the floor, taken there by Nunez. And back comes the St. Clair Bulldogs. Here's Dunn down the middle of the floor. Kicks it outside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back inside, all the way across the floor to Johnson and Nunez for a three. It's offline, way offline. And kept alive, though, by Carter Short. Good job by Carter to chase that one down. In the corner, Rodriguez. Guarded there. Goes on top, Nunez to the paint, down low. Carter Short trying to get a shot up. Blocked there by Gately. He's got two blocks. Boy, Caden's got that long reach. Long pass down to Richter. Outside it goes to Sanders on top. Levi puts a three up and buries it. Welcome to senior night, Levi Smith. 28-14. And timeout had to be called by Coach Isgriggs as Rodriguez went to throw it in and nobody was in the zone. He couldn't do anything, and St. Clair will burn a timeout. With the score, Salem 28 and St. Clair 14. Let's come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Senior night here at the Salem High School, and the student section is pretty full tonight. Good to see the students come out on the final regular season home game, the final regular season basketball game of the season for the Salem Tigers at the Salem High School. Jim, been one of those crazy years with all the COVID and cancellations and weather, so good to see a lot of them come out here on this final senior night here at the high school gym. Salem's responding nicely to a nice crowd. 28-14 our score. 4:45 to go third quarter. Bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson over to Dunn. Dunn trying to get away from Levi Smith, and Levi will pick up a foul, his second of the game. That'll be the first for Salem here in the second half. Brendan Hanger, Colin Haven, Easton May coming into the ball game. Gately, Richter, and Sanders checking out. Johnson getting it into Nunez. Nunez picked up there by two Tigers. Nunez trying to drive in, stops, kicks it outside to Johnson. Johnson over to Dunn. Dunn trying to get by two Tigers, does, kicks it back to Johnson. Johnson Fadeaway jumper, a little bit too short, brought down by Easton May. May with his second rebound, giving it off to Conkle. Tigers dance into the offensive zone as Haven has it. That high post, turns, spins, back to Levi Smith. Levi all the way down and carried the ball a little bit, but he was pushed as he went toward the basket, and I believe Nunez will pick up his fourth foul. So Isaac Nunez now with 4. He'll come out. In the game, Johnny Chapman, his first action. St. Clair has not interchanged too many players here tonight. The inbound comes out to Hanger. Hanger in the corner to Conkle for a 3. It's off line, goes off the back of the support, and Rodriguez brings it down. Up to Dunn. Dunn to the paint, down low, and he walks with the ball. First turnover by St. Clair in the second half. 3:55 to go third quarter, 28-14. Salem Tigers. Conkle, right side pass to Hanger. Hanger on top to Haven. Collin looks, giving it to Easton May at that high post. Turning, spinning. Bounce pass out to Conkle. Conkle couldn't turn the corner against Dunn. Now goes left side to Brendan Hanger. On top, Colin Haven looks to Conkle. Inside to May. May turns, spins. Trying a baby hook shot with the left hand. Did not go. And is taken under control by Short. Down low it goes to Johnson. He lays it up. Can't get it to fall. And it goes off Chapman out of bounds. Johnson underneath the basket a little too much at the bottom of the basket. Chapman brought down the rebound but then stepped out of bounds. Second turnover by this St. Clair Bulldog team here in the second half. Conkle between the circles, down to 3:05 to go in the third quarter. Moves in, stops, looks inside, can't go there, goes outside to Hanger instead. Now to May, gets away from Short. May all the way down, Short flip, won't go. Trying to get his own rebound, almost runs into the official. But he cannot bring it down. He had the good idea, just did not get that ball off the backboard square, and it came down off the side of the rim and out of bounds. Here's Dunn. Dunn bounce pass to Chapman. Chapman going to Johnson, back to Dunn. Dunn out between the circles, back to Johnson. Johnson down low to Chapman. Chapman looking, flips it back out, intended for Dunn, but he put it beyond the reach of the Bulldog player. Flipping it out of bounds, and Salem will take over. 2.5 to go in the third quarter with still a 28-14 score. Salem with 5 points in this third quarter, and St. Clair has none yet. Steal there by the Bulldogs. Back they come the other way. Here's Rodriguez out on top to Dunn. A three-pointer's up, and that's offline, no good. Haven brings down that rebound. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter as Conkle has it. Right side pass to Hanger. Hanger up to Levi Smith from that high post. It's too short, brought down by Johnson. He brings it to the right side to Dunn. He'll take it into the zone. Now to Rodriguez for the 3, and it's no in and out. That ball was in the basket and then came all the way back out, and Rodriguez gets that rebound. Now to Dunn. Dunn to the paint, runs in, and he'll be run into by Colin Haven. Haven will get the foul, I think. I don't know who else they would call it on. And the inbound comes in to Short. Short is blocked there by Haven. He may get another one. So 1:38 to go, and Carter Short will go the line to shoot 2. He is 1 for 1 from the stripe. And the throw is good. That's the first point of this third quarter by St. Clair. So Colin Haven gets 2 quick fouls. And that also good by Short. He's got 5 points. Salem lead by 12 here. Salem's only got 5 points in this third quarter, but that's the first 2 for St. Clair. Conkle, left side pass to Smith. Down low to Ethan Wilson. Weber went and put the ball on the floor, but draws the foul. I believe, on Carter Short. And that would be his third. And Ethan Wilson Weber goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Salem 0 for 2 in the game. Ethan's free throw, too hard, no good. 1:25 to go, third quarter. Like to see Salem hit a few shots here, start to expand this lead. This one by Wilson Weber is too short. Salem 0 for 4 from the stripe tonight. Hanger right there with Rodriguez. He gets by Brendan, gets in the offensive zone. Bounce pass outside for Dunn. Ball stolen away by Hanger. He gets it, giving it off to Smith. First steal by the Salem Tigers. Down to Gunnar Conkle. That free throw, or shot from the corner. Free and wide open was Gunnar, and he makes it from about 8 feet. Down to a minute left in this third quarter. Salem up by 14. Rodriguez, double team, gets it in the middle to Johnson. Bounce pass to Dunn. Dunn goes down low, baseline shot up, and no good. Tipped and brought down by Smith. Smith the other way to Hanger. Hanger giving Conkle 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Conkle guarded there by Dunn. He's been with him all night long for the most part. Gunner, right side pass to Smith. Smith to Ethan Wilson Weber. Weber across to Connor Conkle. Now to May. Back out to Levi Smith with 24 seconds to go. Levi away from Rodriguez over to Brendan Hanger. Hanger trying to get back door to Levi. Couldn't get there, but Levi will take the 3 from the corner. It rims out. Comes down on the floor. Picked up there by who? Nobody yet. Finally taken down by Carter. Short. They get it across to Dunn. Dunn comes down, stops for the 3, puts it up at the buzzer and hits. Austin Dunn hits the 3 at the buzzer, and we've played 3. Our score, the Salem Tigers 30 and the St. Clair Bulldogs 19. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best healthcare one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
We're ready to start the fourth quarter. Salem with a 30-19 lead here in this final regular season home game for the Tigers. It's senior night. And Eddie Levant back out there to start this fourth quarter along with Wilson Weber and Levi Smith. 3 of the 4 seniors. Haven sitting now with 3 fouls as we get to this fourth quarter of play. With that ball, Chapman on top goes to Johnson to Dunn. Dunn back to Johnson. Top of the key, right side pass to Johnny Chapman. Dunn to Dunn. Dunn, who hit that 3 at the buzzer. The right side to Chapman. His three-pointer. It's too hard off the rim. No good. Brought down on the floor by Dunn. Dunn spinning, turning, can't get it loose. It goes to Rodriguez for a 3. It's off the iron. It's no good. Out of bounds off of Ethan Wilson Weber. $7:19 to go fourth quarter as Rodriguez looks to inbound and fires it to Johnson in the corner. Johnson beyond 3. Bounce pass to Dunn at that high post. Back out top to Rodriguez. Back to Johnson. To Dunn. Guarded there by Hanger. Moves out between the circles. He'll reset over to Chapman. Bounce pass to Rodriguez. Ball taken out of his hands, but Levi Smith couldn't get a hold of it. Ball loose on the floor. Taken there by Carter Short. He gives it back to Johnny Chapman. The Bulldogs maintain. Chapman a three from the corner. It will not go. And then Johnson goes over the back of Gunnar Conkle. He'll get the foul. Hayden Johnson, as Gunnar went for the ball, gets his first. Nunez back in the game for Chapman. Smith gets it in the hanger. 6:45 to go, fourth quarter, 30-19. Salem up by 11. Hanger trying to drive in, gets a little push. Doesn't bother him much. Smith away from Nunez, moves out near center court. Levi, bounce pass. I thought he was going to do a little bounce pass out to Gunnar. Instead did not, kept it himself. Gunnar fires it all the way across to Smith. Inside to Eddie Levant for the layup. He is fouled. Eddie was driving in. I believe that'll be Johnson again, grabbing his arm as he went by. Actually, I think they might call it on short. That would be his fourth. Johnson grabbed his arm, but Carter Shore got his body. And Eddie Levant will shoot two. First one's good. One of the unsung heroes, Eddie Levant, comes in every day, gives it everything he's got. 1 for 2, missed that second one. Here is Nunez, left side pass done. 6:10 remains in the fourth quarter. Salem up by a dozen. Dunn a long three. That's off the back of the support. Still loose on the floor as Levi Smith brings it down quickly to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle all the way down against Johnson. Off the glass, no good. Levant with a rebound. Can't get it to fall. Back to Conkle from the corner. It's going to pound around. No good. Tigers with a couple of chances there. Could not get it to fall. Back the other way is St. Clair. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Salem Tigers from Nunez with 5:46 to go. Pass goes inside, getting there Dunn. Dunn tied up there, goes to Nunez. Nunez baseline, goes up against Levant. The shot blocked, goes to short. He can't get it to go down. Comes down in the hands of Levi Smith. Smith all the way down to Conkle, off the glass. It's good, and he draws the foul. Gunnar had to extend that arm as far as he could to get it to the glass, and I believe Johnson will pick up that one. And Gunnar makes it 33-19 with the lay-in. He'll shoot the free throw. He had to angle his body away from Johnson and get that shot off, and 34-19. Rodriguez against Hanger, goes into the offensive zone, fires it to Dunn. Dunn outside of Johnson, back to Rodriguez. He goes outside to Nunez. Nunez inside to Dunn, a high arcing shot, no good. Dunn gets his own rebound, and a foul's going to be called against the Salem Tigers. Wilson Weber, that'll be his third. Well, Dunn is fighting in there. Down by 15. It goes to Nunez. Inside to Dunn. Slipped, but takes it. Kind of walked with that one. Didn't go in, though, and Wilson Weber the rebound. Here comes Conkle. Spins outside. It goes to Hanger. A three, way too hard. Goes into the corner where Wilson Weber has it. Goes out on top to Conkle. 4:50 to go. Salem can just slow down. Milk some clock here as Conkle has it. Fires it right side for Levi Smith. Can't handle the pass, goes through his hands. And that is the first turnover for Salem in this second half. They've done a good job. Wilson Weber, Hanger, and Smith check out. Sanders, Richter, and Haven back in. Levant stays in, as does Conkle. Here's Rodriguez. And Rodriguez trying to pass that, had the ball kicked by Trey Richter. Or used his leg to block the pass. Maybe not usually kicking. Sometimes you do see it just get elevated. Goes outside, that pass stolen away by the Salem Tigers. Intended out there, I believe. Dunn gets the foul. He was looking for an offensive foul on Conkle. And Conkle will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. It could have been a push as Gunnar got the arm extended, but Dunn gets the foul instead. The free throw is good. Gunner now with 12 points in this game. He's got another one coming. And this one is good again. 36-19 with 4:20 to go, actually. His pass comes across to Walters back in the game. Now to Rodriguez, left side pass Nunez, right in front of the St. Clair bench. Nunez trying to drive in, can't. Now back to Rodriguez, bobbles it, gets it back, fires it inside to Dunn. Dunn takes it to the hole, trying to draw the foul, and he does. Either on Conkle or Haven. I believe it's going to be on Haven. That would be his fourth. Eddie, you're going to call it on Eddie Levant for the reach in. Wow. More contact made with Haven than there was Levant, but Eddie gets the foul. Free throw is good by Dunn. He's perfect from the stripe tonight, 3 for 3. He's got 11 points. 4:06 left on the clock, fourth quarter. Next one is short and off to the loose on the floor. Goes out of bounds. They'll say off Colin Haven as he and Carter Short were battling for it. Salem up by 16. St. Clair will have the ball on the baseline. Trying to inbound it. They'll flip it in, getting it to Short. Short outside to Dunn. Dunn, left side pass Nunez. Trying to drive in, and he walks with the ball, but they're going to call a push on the Salem Tigers. That was a bad call on Gunnar Conkle. As trying to come to a stop with Nunez, he walked with the ball. Second foul on Gunner, 16 foul. Now St. Clair will be in the bonus from out now on. Pass comes back. The three no good. In and out by Rodriguez, and Levant brings it down. Coming back the other way, here's Richter. 3:40 to go. Backdoor pass for Sanders, and he was a little tardy in getting up in the air. Hayden had so much speed by the time he jumped, he was already past the ball. Second turnover by Salem. Good idea, Hayden when he went up there was moving too fast. Walters, inside it goes to Dunn, lays it up and in. A good move by Austin Dunn. 36-22 with 3:22 left to go. Some pressure by St. Clair. Salem brings it down. Sanders back to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle trying to drive all the way in. Stops back out on top Sanders. Sanders lost the ball. The Tigers are now turning the ball over here in this fourth quarter by St. Clair. They just need to milk the clock. They're trying to do too much. Pass goes inside. Dunn's shot no good. Haven can't bring it down. It comes to Carter Short. Out back to Rodriguez. His shot won't go. And brought down by Richter. And they're going to call possession arrow, and it will favor the Salem Tigers. Salem does not need to score anymore. They just need to milk the clock. And they're trying to do a little too much. As Du Bois comes in for Hayden Sanders. Cade fires it into Richter, quickly up to Conkle. They beat the press. Conkle all the way down, stops. 6-footer is good. Tiger lead is 16 with 2:35 to go. Ball almost stolen away by Richter. He does steal it away, and they'll tie him up. And a jump ball, the possession will favor St. Clair as Walters got tied up by Trey Richter. But St. Clair is saved by the possession arrow. Trey's been all over the place, man. He has played a great game tonight for the Tigers. Coming off a little bit of an injury. Pass goes outside to Walters. Walters flipping it back to Nunez into Dunn. Dunn to the paint, kicks it outside to Chapman. Back to Nunez to Walters for the three-pointer. It's too short. Brought down by Dunn. He puts it back up. It will not go. Ball sat on the rim and would not go down. And then battling for the ball was Chapman. And Haven will pick up his fourth foul. The line to shoot a 1-and-1 with 2:06 remaining. Salem looking for their third win of the year. That shot will not go. Brought down by Carter Short, and he puts it in. 38-24 with 1:59 to go. Here's Du Bois. Salem up by 14. Du Bois trying to get away, and he lost the ball. Tigers have turned that ball over now 3 times. times in their last 3 possessions. And the ball taken by Du Bois. Timeout called by Coach Carty. 38-24, Salem on top. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Caden Du Bois to inbound it here in the 4th quarter. Tigers up by 14, going for that 3rd win, as I just mentioned, and their 3rd win in their last 5 games. On top, Eddie Levant. Eddie trying to get it back over to Du Bois. He does. Du Bois trying to drive in, and then he's fouled by Chapman. He'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Chapman, his first foul. 1:33 left to go. Richter comes out, Smith back in, and it'll be the responsibility of Coach Carty to get the seniors back out. As he got Ethan Wilson Weber ready to come back in the game. He'll come in for Du Bois after the free throw. Next one is no good, brought down by Carter Short. Short's had a good night rebounding. He's got 7. It looks like 6, make that 6. Here comes Dunn. Dunn driving all the way down, lays it up, no good, but he'll be fouled by Eddie Levant. He'll shoot 2. So Eddie with 3 fouls. 39-24 with 1:21 to go. Right now a 5-possession game. And Dunn will shoot 2. First one's no good. Even if he makes it, it'll still be a 5-possession game. As Du Bois checks out, all the seniors now on the floor for the Salem Tigers. Their starting lineup back in there. Next one is Short, brought down by Carter Short. Back over, putting that one up, no good, and Haven brings down that rebound. As Dunn missed that one. Carter Short does have 7 rebounds now. Pass goes to Weber. Weber back to Levi Smith. In the corner, down to 1:05 to go here. Salem, unless a miracle can be done by St. Clair, will win their 3rd game. Out to Wilson Weber, back to Levant. Baby hook shot off the iron. It will not to go. And Chapman turns and spins. A timeout will be called so that Tigers going to make some changes here. Going to bring in the whole set and let the seniors get a hand as they go off the floor. It's senior night. Eddie Levant, Levi Smith, Colin Haven, Ethan Wilson Weber. A long shot for 3 from the corner, no good by Michael Givens. Back him Gunnar Conkle. Conkle over to Easton May, off the glass, no good, but he is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Salem will go to 3-21 on the year. They will play in Houston tomorrow unless the weather takes that one away from them. And Easton May hits the free throw. 16-point lead. Salem being led by Gunnar Conkle tonight. That one does not go, brought down by Chapman. The other way, Chapman still has it. Guarded there by Hanger. Bounce pass to Walters. Walters back to Chapman. Right side pass, give going baseline. Stops, puts it up. It will not go. Gets his own rebound. It won't go. Carter, it won't go. Ball brought back down and put back up and missed there by number 12, and that's Bazata. Outside it goes to Givens. 8 seconds left for the 3. It won't go. Finally brought down by Easton May. Easton will stand there, and the Tigers will win it 40-24. They've now won their 3rd game of the year, 3rd in their last 5 games. We're going to come back in 3 minutes with stats from this one. This is Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Inman Insurance in Rolla and Salem if auto owners make sense for you.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Salem Tigers win it 40-24 tonight. And as we went to the break, Assistant Athletic Director Clay Moody informed us that Houston has already canceled school tomorrow, and so there will not be games tomorrow from Houston. No games tomorrow from Houston. So those makeup games are going to be held at all. So they will not be played at all this year. So Salem Tigers will not have an SCA win, and they are 0-C SCA, as those games will not be on Wednesday. So this was the final regular season game for the Salem Tigers, and they played well, and they beat St. Clair, the same team they will play in the first round of district play at Sullivan, by a score of 40-24. Salem Tigers were led by Gunnar Conkle with 15 points. He was the only one in double figures for Salem, but they got a lot of supplemental scoring. 6 points from Trey Richter, 5 from Levi Smith, 5 from Hayden Sanders, and 2 each from Colin Haven and Caden Gately, 2 Wilson Weber, and then 1 point each from Easton May, Caden DuBois, and Eddie Levant. Salem Tigers, 5 of 12 in the stripe. They were 0 for 4 going into that fourth quarter, went 5 for 8 in that fourth quarter. Salem had 10 turnovers, and they had finished with 4 steals. For the St. Clair Bulldogs, Austin Dunn was their league scorer with 13 points. Carter Short had 7, and Jordan Rodriguez had 4. That was their only scores in the game. 6 of 8 from the stripe were the St. Clair Bulldogs. in the contest. As I mentioned, they had 10 turnovers, 5 steals in the game, and nobody fouled out for either team, though Isaac Nunez and Carter Short each had 4 fouls. Colin Haven had 4 for the Salem Tigers. Rebounds. Well, the Tigers really led big in rebounds through 3 quarters of play, but St. Clair had 16 rebounds in that fourth quarter. Though they couldn't get the putbacks to go down, but they did have 16 rebounds, and they rebounded Salem in that quarter, and they won the rebounding game 30-27 over the Salem Tigers, but the final score was Salem 40 and St. Clair 24. Individual rebounding leads for the Salem Tigers. They had 5 rebounds from Trey Richter and Levi Smith, 4 for Colin Haven and Ethan Wilson Weber, 3 for Easton May and Gunnar Conkle, 2 for Eddie Levant, and 1 for Caden Gately in the game. For the St. Clair Bull bounder was Carter Short with 7, 5 each for Johnny Chapman and Austin Dunn, 4 for Jordan Rodriguez and also Hayden Johnson, 2 for Ryan Bazata, 1 for Isaac Nunez, and 1 for Jackson Richardson in the game. 40-24, Salem finishes 3-21 on the season, and get ready for district play, which will come back in 2 minutes and update you when we return. Tiger basketball, you're listening to it and watching it on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financier should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem. Visit our website, the Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
There's a place for do-it-yourself, everything for your car or truck.
The winter car care sale is going on now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you'll find a Superstar battery terminal protection kit, $9.99. Bristol engine treatment for $6.99 a quart, and Lucas Oil stabilizers, $12.99 for the 32-ounce size. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy, because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
As the Tigers meander around after that win and closing out their basketball home season, we're getting ready for district play. As we mentioned, districts will be on Saturday. That's when they'll start. Girls games only on Saturday, and will be Salem versus the Cuba Lady Wildcats, 2 o'clock. That's the first game at Sullivan, and that will be on Saturday, this Saturday coming up. Now, the boys will not play until Monday night. They'll be the second of the 2 games played, and they'll take on these very same St. Clair Bulldogs, first round of district play. That will be at 7 o'clock at Sullivan. Admission price is $5 per person for those 6 years of age and above. Now, if you would like to stay home and watch the game, stream it. You cannot do that on KSMO Media because of the Misha rules. You will have to watch that if you want to stream it on Misha.tv. You will have to pay $10 per device that you want to use. I know. I'm not happy about it either. We can't do anything about that. That's a Misha rule. It's $10 per device that you want to watch. So get a bunch of people over, stream it. Just send it out to your big smart TV and have a bunch of people over, watch the game, and each spend $1. Yeah, get 10 people over. That sounds like a winning formula to me. Saturday afternoon at 2, the girls take on Cuba. Monday night at 7, Salem takes on Clair. Again, $10 per device if you want to stream it from home. $5 if you want to attend a game per person. We will be there to bring those games to you on Misha TV. So we hope one way or another you can support your Tigers, be it from your device or being there in person to watch the game. Lady Tigers Saturday at 2 o'clock against Cuba Lady Wildcats. Boys Monday night against the St. Clair Bulldogs. District play, win and go on, lose and you go home. We wish the Tigers the very best. Thank you all for joining on this final regular season home game, senior night here at the high school. Salem wins it 40-24, their third win of the year and third in their last 5 games. For those on the radio side, we'll be going to Blues hockey here shortly here on KSMO Radio against the Philadelphia Flyers. And for those of you who joined us for the game and you're not going to be joining us for Blues hockey, thank you for being with us. For those on the streaming side, we appreciate you being along with us all season long. For Jim back at the station, he's doing the audio side. For Ben doing the video side here and Krista manning the camera, we appreciate you being with us. My name is Stan Stevens, and again, thanks for joining us all season long for Tiger basketball on KSMO. This will be our final basketball game on KSMO Media. Remember, Misha TV if you want to stream SHSAA.TV or go to Missouri State High School Activities Association website. And you can click on Mission.tv there and look and just type in Salem Tigers, and it will take you to the link to watch the game and how you pay as well. $10 for the game, each and every single device you use. All right, we want to thank you all again for being part of it. We'll be back with our baseball and softball in the spring, after district play. So for those who don't hear us again until then, we thank you for joining us. Again, thanks for all the crew that makes it possible to bring it to you and all our sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you Tiger Sports on KSMO Media. Have yourselves a great night. Good night from the high school gym.
Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Media was brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, the Bank of Salem for auto and truck parts, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Southtown Furniture, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty, Inman Insurance, Progressive Ozark Bank, Flying W Store and Camping LLC, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, That Special Touch Florist and Gifts, Dent County Rental, and Wilson Mortuary. Be sure to join us next time on KSMO Media for exciting Salem Tiger basketball.